So, take a small piece of fabric of a specific color and tie it to your luggage. This way, you'll save a lot of time waiting for your luggage to arrive because most people have similar ones, but now you can instantly recognize yours. It's annoying how often it feels like so many stick deodorants go to waste. You start feeling the container uncomfortably rubbing against your skin even when plenty of deodorants are still left. But there is an easy trick to use the last bit in there. Unscrew the bottom and force a pencil underneath that moving platform to push another inch of deodorant out. That gives you a few more weeks to use it. Just don't poke yourself with a pencil. That's the pits. You're running out of your favorite hand cream, but it seems the tube still has some. If you cannot push hard enough to get the rest of it, take scissors, cut the tube of cream in half, and use one more day. When you wrote something on the paper and want to cross it out and not allow anyone to read it, don't just scribble over those words. Simply write random words and letters over the original and no one will understand what the actual writing was about. I learned that one at spy school. If you often need something to prop up your phone, you don't have to look for random objects. Just take your sunglasses. They have a perfect shape of a phone holder. Use the inside of the toilet paper when you're at a public toilet. It's better to avoid covering the seat of a bathroom, too. When you flush a toilet, germs spring around and spray over the roll of nearby toilet paper, too. But if you have your own paper tissues, it'll be even better to use them. Greek yogurt flip cups. You probably want something extra when eating your Greek yogurt, like honey. You mostly get a tasty dollop of fruit and cookie crumbs. But those additional compartments are really narrow, so you can't even reach what's inside unless you have some tiny spoon. Well, check the word on the lid. It says flip. Yep, flip those small compartments over so their contents can mix with your yogurt. Bon appetit! Business cards are so easy to lose. Next time someone gives you one, take a picture of it just in case. If you lose it somewhere in your bag, at least you know where you can always find it. If you're not sure how to iron a button-up shirt, just flip it inside out. That way you'll easily pass across the button side with your iron. Sometimes, even though you have a bag inside your trash bin, add the old newspaper to the bottom just in case. The paper will absorb food juices so they won't break through the bag and leave your bin messy. When you travel, make a bar of scented soap one of the essentials you take everywhere. Put it in the bag or compartment where you keep your dirty clothes. That will help to keep it smelling nice, at least until you find a place where you can wash it. There's a trick in how you can check if your batteries are good or bad. Just drop them on a table from around 6 inches. They're okay if they give just one tiny bounce and fall over. If not, if they continue bouncing around more, they're either on their way out or already dead. When you're taking a selfie and want to look more natural, squint your eyes. Not everybody feels comfortable in front of the camera, so you may look stiff. But this way, your smile will be more genuine in the photos. We all know how frustrating it is to have a container that doesn't fit in the sink, and you still need to fill it with water. Just use a dustpan, a clean one of course. Place it in a sink and enjoy this brilliant new way in your bathroom. If you wrote down a recipe or had a cookbook and don't feel like going to your table and checking it out all the time, take a pants hanger. Hang it somewhere in your kitchen to continue with slicing, chopping, and cooking, and quickly check if you're following all the necessary steps. If you're not a fan of the taste of stale cereal, here's a trick that will help you keep them fresh even if they remain in the box for a longer time. Don't close the top panels of your cereal like you usually do with a square box. Pack it so it reminds you more of a milk carton. First, collapse 3 of the 4 pieces of cardboard to make an opening. Out of 2 long strips, leave 1 turned up. Now tuck the 2 side panels inward into a V shape. To hold it like this, pinch the unfolded flap of your cardboard into the opposite flap. Now crimp the opening to keep it in place. With a tighter seal, your cereal will remain fresh for a longer time. Place a wooden spoon across a boiling pot of liquid. That way you'll prevent it from boiling over. We all sometimes lend our stuff to friends and forget who took what. Take a picture of them holding the item. so you remember where your things are. Chargers can sometimes bend if you carry them around in a bag. Take a spring from one of your old pens and wrap it around the critical part of the cable. It will prevent the cable from breaking. Now, we all love pancakes, sure, but preparing them can be really frustrating because it's almost impossible not to make a mess. Almost. If you use an old ketchup bottle and fill it with pancake mix, you'll certainly avoid most of the cleaning after it, and have a nice treat too. If you like going to the beach but are often afraid someone might take your stuff, try this trick. Take an old bottle of sun lotion and clean it out. Place your phone, keys, and money inside and close it. Looks casual enough for people around to think you don't have any valuables within your stuff. If you're having a barbecue gathering with your friends and looking for a practical way to serve condiments, here's a simple solution: a muffin tin. Less mess because you'll cut down on dishwashing, plus you save space at the table and keep things more organized. How to finally be able to differentiate your keys that all look so similar. Take different nail polishes. Now, you'll only need to remember which color is for which door. We all sometimes forget to put deodorant on before leaving the house. No worries, just pat your armpits dry and go with hand sanitizer. It's an excellent way to deal with bacteria that are actually a true reason for that unpleasant smell when sweating. Now, if you're keeping count, that's the second tip today about your armpits. Just saying. When you want to amplify the sound and don't own speakers or any other equipment that would help you, just place your phone in a glass jug. Woohoo! Party! Save a couple of toilet paper rolls and use them as cups, so your wrapping paper doesn't unroll and make a mess. Any fans of iced cappuccinos or iced coffee here? Prepare some coffee and make frozen coffee cubes. That way, your beverage won't get watered down when you want to make it colder. When mobile phones just turned up, it looked like designers wanted to make them as small as possible. But over time, phones got so many other options besides just texting and calling. So many new models, for example, the latest iPhones, have a bigger screen now. It seems like now you need to use both hands for typing once again. Unless you change the keyboard setting, open the keyboard, any app is good, and look for the global icon or the emoji icon. Press it and hold it down until you see the keyboard menu pop up. Do you see those three keyboard icons at the bottom? Pick the left one if you're right-handed, so the keyboard on your phone will compress itself to the left side. The keyboard will move toward the right side if you take the right side. Or go to Settings, then General, choose Keyboard, and then One-Handed Keyboard. You get the same result. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.